Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined with one of the 13 NCAA Division III track and field national qualifiers from UW-Platteville. Lynn is a member of the Pioneers 4x100 relay who made it to the Nationals this year. Lynn, talk about just what it took for the Pioneers. Obviously everybody is challenging each other there each week to make it to the Nationals. What kind of work did it take to get back to Nationals this year?
Well, the crew that is traveling, the 4x1 crew, we're fortunate enough to be experienced to have been there before, and the biggest issue we had to go through was sickness and injury, and so we knew that the chemistry was already there. We're all really tight friends, and we knew that if we could just get the sickness and injury under control, we knew that the workouts that Coach posted, and just our habits that we've acquired over the years of being college athletes, we knew that would take care of itself. We just knew that we had to make sure that everyone was 100% when we needed to be. And it took a while, but we finally got there, and now it's starting to pay off.
Obviously the Pioneers worked hard all throughout the season. Many of the nation's top times are posted here from within the conference, obviously, so you knew, it was going to take a strong performance, to get to this point. Talk about just, you have the teammates pushing you, but you also have your fellow conference competitors pushing you. Talk about just how that has pushed you guys to be at this level at the national meet.
Yeah, it's like a blessing and a curse. We're fortunate enough to have some of the best competition in the nation for Division III to be right in our backyard. But at the same time, that means we have to see them week in and week out. And we just got to remember that we're along there, we're right there with them. And so we get to know each other, we race each other a lot, and we push each other. And so it makes it a lot of fun knowing that we're racing competition that hopefully we'll see at the end of the season in nationals, and that in itself is always motivation to do better. We want to represent our little section of Wisconsin, and we just want to do the best we can and make sure that we perform to the best of our abilities, especially when we're around them. So.
You're one of the few seniors on the men's side that is going this weekend. Talk just what, as you finish up your track and field career at UW-Platteville, making it to nationals, and it's your senior year. What kind of responsibility have you had as a senior to to your younger teammates?
The biggest responsibility, I would say, is really being an example. I feel like just coach has a lot on his plate. I mean, he has to take care of a whole bunch of things, and I know he has to run around and do a lot, and I didn't really notice that until I got to this point, until I was a senior. And so what I just tried my best to make sure that everything went smoothly or as smooth as it could for him and for the rest of our teammates. And so I just felt like anyone needed help, I wanted to let them know that they could come to me. And so knowing that especially coach has to run around and oversee all the athletes, I'm especially for the sprinters, I just want to let them know that I'm here. If you need me to do anything that coach can't be around to do, just let me know, and I'll do it as best as I can. I've been around for a while. I know a few things, and so I just want to be here for you. I just want them to know that I'm here for them for whatever.
What's your last piece of advice? If someone comes checks out this video, what's going to be your parting advice to your fellow teammates, but also to the future Pioneers coming to the track and field program as well?
I would say best advice would see. Well, for starters, don't ever give up, because me personally, I would not have guessed I would have made it to this point, given the past that I've gone through with a lot of injuries and whatnot. And just know that every step of the way, you don't have to be alone. You're not going to be alone. So it's going to get hard. It's going to get tough, but there's going to be people that are going to help you get through it. And if you just stick to it, put your nose to the grindstone, you'll get farther than you would ever imagine to. So.
Well, there's a lot of exciting things ahead for the Pioneer track and field program. We encourage you to check back throughout the week as we update you on how great the UW-Platteville men's and women's track and field does at the 2012 NCAA Division III Track and Field National Championships.